in the park, we're going to win. And we are not under obligation to keep giving the ticket of the presidential candidacy of PDP to only one individual. Although nobody is preventing anybody from contesting.
Hello, wonderful followers and subscribers of Holy Son. I hope this video finds you well. All right, two things I'm going to be discussing briefly in this video. Number one is Governor Fubara's meeting with Tinubu, and also PDP, shifter Shegu Showome, we all know him, begging, Peter Obi to come take the ticket. All right, before we delve into that of Governor Fubara, please, let's listen to this video by Shegu Showome, okay? But please do me a favor by giving this a thumbs up and please share. I'll be right back. Thank you.
I am interested in saying very clearly the pathway for People's Democratic Party of Nigeria to win the next election is very clear to me. It's unambiguous.
How would that happen?
Oh, I will not tell you that completely, but I will just say to you, in the last election, we got 6-point-something million votes. The third person, Peter Obi, who is also a PD man really until he went there, got 6.1 million votes. The third person, who is also a PDP man, Kwankwaso, got 2-point-something million votes. Can you not see that it is the votes of the PDP that was fragmented? Can you just imagine if we just joined the PDP numbers back together and figured out a decent way of picking a fit-for-purpose candidate?
That would be like 15 million or thereabout votes. If you put
so that's like a stroll in the park. We're going to win. And we are not under obligation to keep giving the ticket of the presidential candidacy of PDP to only one individual. Although nobody is preventing anybody from contesting, everybody must be willing, ready, prepared to play by the rule. If I were Peter Obi, I'll come and take that ticket. I'll make a very strong stake for that ticket. And
Peter Obi should return to the PDP.
I think that if I were him, I'll make a strong stake for that ticket, because I really do not see why the Igbos. This party was actually conceived in the bedroom of Alex Ekweme. I really do not see why the Igbos and the southern leaders and other leaders of thought in the country, especially in the PDP, cannot say, okay, we accept we owe a Southeastern debt. Here's the ticket. If Peter can do 6-point-something all by himself, with no governor, no nothing, can you imagine what he would do with 12 governors and a strong grassroots infrastructure? Have you seen the way we do primaries? Our primaries are like movies. They're like a movie set. We don't joke about. It's so choreographed. It's so beautiful. And if we've gone everywhere else. We've not gone to the Southeast. But Peter is at liberties to do as he wishes.
So if Peter Obi goes to the PDP, it's almost like a stroll.
It will likely get
into the presidency.
It will likely get the ticket. I don't know about stroll. Every contest must be, keenly contested. You have to count. You can't count.
But it will be easier for him.
Because he'll be, if he gets that, if his numbers and his animate energy that is following him were to follow him into the PDP and he was the presidential candidate, I can guarantee you Peter will take the Southeast. Peter will take the South-South. Peter will take the Christian North. Peter will take North Central. Do you know how many votes PDP can bring for him, even without campaigning? Just PDP and people will just come apart.
But it doesn't look like Peter will leave Labour Party.
It's not reasonably saying. You asked a question that allowed me to speak to that possibility.
To the permutation.
All right, thank you for watching. Okay, before I go into that of Fubara, let's just dissect this one quickly. Firstly, this might saying it makes sense to some extent, okay? To some extent, it makes sense. But let's put everything together. Number one, Tinubu virus, okay, as if he treated PDP and LP. Now, as a matter of fact, Pablo Escobar is holding the all these parties, is holding them to ransom. He's running the country, you understand, with the techniques of a drug baron. You get it? Which this guy was also attested to somehow yesterday, Pastor to the Bakari. Now, firstly, a wicked syndrome. All his cronies, and loyalists, they are all in PDP. You understand? How are they going to break through? What's the possibility Peter Obi will get the ticket? even if Peter Obi get the ticket, what's the possibility they will not going to go to court and do their maneuverings? These have to be put into consideration. If you are not saying this trouble is in PDP, how about LP? Now, when this guy, what's his name? So that's so-called secretary, I've forgotten his name, Arababi. When he started saying that we'll give ticket to Peter Obi, I said, no, this is a setup for Tinubu. They've not even heard the meeting, the Peter Obi, they've not heard that their national meeting they did recently. I said, this is from Tinubu because I brought out videos where this guy, during 2023, he kept on saying that, you know, Peter Obi must not challenge Tinubu at court. You understand? So, I said this is a setup. Now, after the meeting they had recently, Peter Obi, that after court gave their judgment, in that their national so-called meeting they had, they now went to proceed. The Peter Obi, Alex, they proceeded to Governor Oti, they proceeded to INEC. Guess what? This same Arababi that was just starting less than a week ago will give ticket to Peter Obi. Why? They were trying to trap him. You understand? Now, in that came again on different television stations. No, Peter Obi and Alex, this is they have the movement to start Biafra. So this Tinubu, is it this Tinubu pandemics? Is in all this party? Is it all? Now he put it in the NDPP. Now rumor have it that he's trying to make the leader of the NDPP who happened to become Washo to be his deputy, his vice in the next election. Will I say this person who was claiming to be a responsible person, according to self-acclaim, he will not accept it. Definitely we accept because he will pay the visit. Do you understand what I'm saying? So what's your take on this, please? For proceed, what's your take on this? Now, that of God of Fubara, there's no news that he visited Tinubu. But here is what I saw. Like there's this guy they call Bernard something. He's a politician from Anambra. I follow him online. I couldn't look for it, but I saw it like 2 days ago. So he snapped a picture with God of Fubara. I'll attach the picture here. It's not the picture with, okay, as you can see on the screen, it's not a picture with God of Fubara. He said right to God of Fubara in UK. You understand? He ran it to him and he was just encouraging him, those sort of. You understand? Okay, now. Here is why I said he had a meeting with Tinubu. Firstly, we saw a post last week. It's not the Daily Paper where Tinubu said he's done in France, he's not in UK, he's gone from abroad. Now, at the same time, Don Fubara is in UK. He was in UK, I don't know if he's still in UK. Now, putting one or two together, that was the same time that Don Fubara released a statement supporting Tinubu. To me, to be honest, I see that statement as a statement of imbecility and absurdity. That's why I see that. That's why I see that statement. You understand? So that statement don't make sense to me. Now, rumors have it from this day newspaper that Governor Fubara, Delta State Governor Sheriff, Enugu Governor, one of them, and that Ogogoro pastor that say we happy our pastor of Igbo, not Akwa Igbo, you understand? 4 of them, they want to defect to APC. Now, firstly, the rest of the governor aside Fubara will not surprise me because most Nigerian politicians they lack integrity, you understand? They don't get integrity. But here's my point. For that of Fubara, you are a person number one we have seen. He has proven well that he's not desperate. As a point, he may say that he can even resign. Okay? Here he said Fubara that the whole world is aware how this man has oppressed you. As much as you have been trying to maintain decorum, okay? Now, here is a Fubara who, how will I put it? So he's not desperate, we know. Who they would try to set a rubbish image. You were ready to say, I can resign and well. To me, the Bible said good name is better than riches, and that's what I left my father. See, I like good name, I like integrity, I like my self-esteem. You understand? I like it so much. Now, the question that is this: will Fubara really bow down to go and say, I want to defect to APC with all this molestation? Does it really mean after he met with Tinubu? I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. after he met with Tinubu in UK. That was why he released that statement. And the starting statement that is on social media now, all of you saw it now. They are supporting Tinubu and everything. So it's not making sense to me. If Akwa Ibom governor, Enugu governor, Delta State governor went to sheepishly, to go and I won't be surprised, because these people they don't have principle, they don't have integrity, you understand? But if Fubara mistakenly, because I was taking all those statements as a statement of politics before now, but if you now say you want to go and join, I'll be highly disappointed. Highly disappointed. What's your take on this, guys? Let me give you a thumbs up, please share.